So I've used a lot of AI tools. Some I use for 5 minutes, some I use for an hour or a day, and then I never go back to them again, or I just kind of forget. But these 5, I've stuck with them every single day. And when you find those top 5 tools that you really love, you really can't go back. From video creation to learning a language, just general questions and just being more organized. Let's have a look. So if you're tired of being told to try a million AI tools like me, and you really just want to find the ones that are right for you, because it really is down to preference, then hopefully one of mine today or a few might be able to help you as well, like it has for me. And they're not necessarily a trendy list either, it's just ones that personally work for me. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, whether I'm relaxing for the day or working, I will use these tools in some form or another. Let's get straight into it. I'm not going to do it in any particular order because they're all my favorites. So number 1 is Capcut. So Capcut I use for my video editing, and whether it's work, whether it's day-to-day life, I'm using it in some form or another. And it has really cool AI tools. Any day-to-day editing, I generally go with Capcut. Depending on style, then obviously if it's animated videos, then I would turn to something like Beyond. The main AI tool that I really love on Capcut is the auto captioning. So it literally will add subtitles for me really quickly. That's so handy, you know, when you're looking at languages and things like that. It's got a video translator option, so you can translate your video into other languages. Another great one is when I'm able to submit a long video and it will generate short videos, like, you know, for example, shorts, reels, less than 60-second videos. You can pick how long you want the videos to be cut into. So all I do is I submit them on video, and in a few minutes it literally generates all the videos for me. So it's saving me a lot of time. You know, it's great for bulk content creation. And even when I'm feeling low on creativity, because it happens, your brain fog, I go on there for templates and ideas as well, which is really handy. I also really like the image enhancement it has. So if you have a really low quality image, you can pop an image in there and it will enhance the image and really improve the quality. I like that one as well. And I can do script to video as well. So although I don't use the script to video because I create my own videos like I am now, it's really good to know what it actually can offer. And there's loads of different AI tools you can use on Capcut, which I think is good to know. If you've not used Capcut before, if you're looking for something with a lower budget than going to Adobe Premiere or Final Cut, then Capcut is definitely worth having a look at. It's really handy for me. I use it for my YouTube videos. Any type of videos I'm normally making, I'm going with Capcut. So before we continue, guys, I'd love to hear from you too. What are your top 1 to 2 tools? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Okay, so my second tool is Praktika.AI. So if you've seen my videos before, you know I've already spoken about this. If you don't know about it, definitely have a look. Basically, it's my AI tutor for learning a language. I've been using it now for a couple of months. It's really good for learning a language. I've used loads of different apps, Duolingo. I've gone to like online language schools, and this one I really love. It's basically an AI tutor that I have. I go on there 10 minutes a day in the evening and basically speak to my AI tutor. It corrects me, it gives me new tasks every day. It remembers everything we've discussed, so it's really tailoring it with the AI. I feel like it's just a great way to have a conversation, not feel uncomfortable, you know, no awkward pauses. They just chat to you like a real person face to face, you know, and there's loads of different options like auditory learners, videos, and if you just want to chat to them, they will literally just chat to you and ask you questions like you would with a friend. So whether it's having a casual conversation, ordering food, getting directions, going more in depth, they have a tailored pathway that I follow along. You can pick your own personality and your own coach however you want. Depending on your mood, maybe you want someone overly enthusiastic and maybe the next day you don't. It allows me to pick different avatars, although it's not real, do you know what I mean? It definitely feels like I'm building more confidence because it's correcting me there and then. Big thumbs up to Praktika.AI. Definitely recommend checking out that video in more depth if you haven't seen it already. So what do you think the third one is? Notebook.LM. That is another one that I decided one day, this looks really cool, let's test it out, and now I've never gone back. So you don't know until you try to figure out what works for you. What I love about Notebook.LM is the podcast. So I love listening to podcasts. So when I found this one, it was like, it's so good. I'm able to basically give them a document, give them a piece of information, and they will create a podcast for me. So if I don't understand something in Spanish and I really want to listen to it on the way to work or during the day. So what I really love is that I'm able to get pieces of information from GPT or notes I've taken, input them into Notebook.LM, and it will generate a really engaging conversational podcast for me. All I need to do is click submit. And I've also done a video on that as well, so definitely check it out further. There's so many new updates as well on Notebook.LM that I need to share with you guys. So that's Notebook.LM. You know, I definitely recommend, if you love the idea of just getting all your notes in one place, kind of messy, and then it generating a really cool audio. Or also if you use a lot of PDF files, it's really good for that too, just to give you a really structured outcome. So now you're probably thinking to yourself, you said 3 tools, but you've not said ChatGPT. Don't worry, that one's coming right now. And I'm really excited to also share with you 5th, because it's not one that you might think I use on a daily basis alongside GPT, but I do. So my 4th one, well, it's actually a mix between 2. It's ChatGPT and Gemini. So I use both of these daily. So I would say I use GPT slightly more, but I also use Gemini because I have a Samsung, go onto Google and Gemini is there. If I'm narrowing down GPT and Gemini, I would say GPT is my idea buddy and Gemini is like my clarity checker. So if I'm unsure about something, Gemini will clarify that for me. So if I have a really short question, I will just type it in Google and Gemini will answer it for me. If I don't get what I want from Gemini, I go to GPT basically. Any day-to-day questions I have, if I'm confused, if I want like a script, even if I've got ingredients left in the kitchen I don't know what to cook, like I just ask GPT and it gives me everything, how much I need. If I can't measure it, it'll give me the exact structure. What I like about Gemini is they're really casual with the replies and very short to the point. So that's why it is my go-to a lot, because I like short answers, clear and casual. Now, what is number 5? You're thinking, you've covered quite a lot. This one has actually been around a while and I'm using it every day. And when I went away on holiday recently, I missed it. I don't know if it's close to the first. It's hard because I use them all. Alexa. So I have Alexa in the house. It's the first place I go to if I want help with quick language translations, the weather, or I need help with definitions, or just want someone funny to say something quick for timing. So if I'm cooking or I need a timer, I just use Alexa. I don't even bother going near my phone. So Alexa is the first thing I would go to because she's in the room and you don't even need to leave the room. I'm just thinking now she's here, so she's like, why are you talking about me? And like even when I went away, I missed her because she wasn't available. Sounds really, really bad. So Alexa is a great AI assistant. I've done a video on her before where I talk about the top 10 Alexa commands. Definitely just us checking that out if you've got Alexa or you're not using it how much. So there we have it, guys. That's 5 AI tools. I'm sorry, it's kind of 6 because I did include ChatGPT and Gemini, but those two kind of come hand in hand when it comes to my day-to-day use. We've got Capcut, great for video editing, especially when it comes to auto captioning and short videos. Then we've got Praktika.AI, really great AI language tutor, really good and engaging. Then we've got Notebook LM, really good for generating loads of different notes from everywhere and creating a really cool podcast. And then we've got GPT and Gemini for my day-to-day use for ideas or just clarify or fact checking. And then number 5, Alexa for day-to-day conversation questions I may have without needing a phone or any type of device. So why these tools? First and foremost, they save me so much time. Having AI tools that help me learn, and all they do is help me learn and grow every day, and that is so powerful. Also helps me with creativity when I'm just staring at a blank screen for 2 hours. It really does help. I just feel like a little AI team in the background helps me focus on what I actually need to achieve. Being at our fingertips, why would I not use them? So that's my everyday AI stack. What do you guys think? Are any of those yours? What are your top 5, or at least top 2 or 3? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. But don't get me wrong, I'm not sticking to these tools and not trying new ones. I'm trying them all the time. You know, more will add on the list or replace something on the list, but right now currently those are my top 5. And as I mentioned, I've discussed some of these on my channel already, so definitely check them out in more detail. If there's one that you're kind of more interested in than the other, then definitely have a look at those too. If you guys did find this video valuable and maybe it helped you a little bit more about specific tools and what you could use, then do give me a like and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly updates. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one.